Welcome everyone. Let's start the exercise 1.2 of chapter 1 sets. NCERT exercise. Question 1 is which of the following are the examples of null set? Now in this question, following examples are given to us and we have to explain whether they are null set or not. Students, I have already explained the definition of null set. Which set are called null set? Null sets in my introductory video. I have explained the type null sets. Which sets are called null sets? Sets which contain no elements, or we can say it a set in which there is no element, that is called the null set. We can write null set as phi or like this. These are the two ways in which we can write the null set. Now let's see the examples. First is set of odd natural numbers divisible by 2. First question, is it a null set or not? Yes. Hope so it's clear to you. This is a null set because there is no odd natural number which is divisible by 2. If a number is divisible by 2, then it must be multiple of 2. If a number is multiple of 2, then it is an even number. So this statement is wrong. This is a null set. So set of odd natural number divisible by 2, it is a null set because we have no element which satisfy this condition. Second part is, let's see, second is set of even prime number. Yes, we have one element that is even and also prime. So this is not a null set. There is one element, even prime number. I have already told you there is only one even prime number. So this is not a null set because there is one element in this set. We can say this is a singleton set. Now next is third one is x is a natural number where x is less than equal to 5 and greater than 7. Here we have to write a set in which x is a natural number and that should be less than 5 and greater than 7. Dear students, there is no element which is less than 5 and greater than 7. There is no element if a number is less than 5, then how it can be greater than 7. So this is a null set. Also, easily it's clear to you. Fourth one, y is a point common to any two parallel lines. These are two parallel lines. Hope so answer is clear to you. There is no common point between these two parallel lines because between two parallel lines there is no common point. So it is a null set. This is a null set. So first one is, yes, this is a null set because there is no element. Even prime number, there is one element, so this is not a null set but it is a singleton set. X is a natural number less than 5, greater than 7. There is no digit which is less than 5 or greater than 7. The statement. So this is a null set. Y is a point common to any two parallel lines. We know it very well, between any two parallel lines there is no common point. So it is a null set. Now this was the question 1. Let's start the question 2. Which of the following sets are finite or infinite? In the following statements, we have to tell whether they are finite or infinite, whether the set from these statements are finite set or infinite set. So students, let's recall which sets are called the finite set. A set in which the number of elements are countable. If we can count the number of elements in a set, it is called a finite set. And infinite set, if the number of elements are uncountable, we can't count the number of elements, then it is called the infinite. Hope so definitions are clear. Again I am explaining. I have already explained these definitions in my introductory video. First one is the set of months of a year. Hope so you all know the answer for this. Yes, we can easily count the number of months, name of months of a year. So this is a finite set. Second is, you can see here, set is 1, 2, 3, so on. There is no end for this set. So this is an infinite set. Number of elements are not countable here. This is an example of infinite set. Third one is 1, 2, 3 up to so on 9900. The set is at from the 1 to 100. So we can easily count the number of elements here. These are from 1 to 10. So this one is Now, fourth is the set of positive integers greater than 100. The set of, we have to write the positive integers greater than 100. So we have n number of positive integers which are greater than 100, 100, 1, 2, 3 up to so on, 1000, lakh, so on. We can't count them. So this is an example of infinite set because no endpoint is given here. We have to write infinite up to greater number which are we have to write a number which are greater than 100. So we have n numbers which are greater than 100. So this is an example of infinite. Fifth one is set of prime number less than 99. We can easily write the set of prime number which are 99. You can start it from here 2, 3, 5 up to so on 99. So we can easily write this set. So this is the finite set. Now this was your question number 2. Let's start the question 3. Same as the question second. Which of the following sets are finite or infinite? Same here, which we have already discussed in question 2. We have to tell whether these sets are finite or infinite. Let's read the statement of part 1. Set of lines which are parallel to x-axis. Let's see here whether it is finite or infinite. This is x-axis, so we can draw n numbers of lines which are parallel to x-axis. So first one is an infinite set. We can draw n number of lines parallel to x-axis. So this is an example of infinite set. Second is set of letters of English alphabet. Obviously we can easily count them. So this is a finite set. We can easily count the number of alphabets in an English alphabet. Now third one is set of numbers which are multiple of 5. The set of numbers which are multiple of 5, they are infinite. We have n numbers which are multiple of 5. We can't count them. So this is an example of infinite set. Fourth one, the set of animals living on the earth. This is also an example of finite set. We can count number of elements on the earth. Similarly, as we are counting the number of humans, maybe they are in the large number of, there are large number of animals in the on the earth, but still we can count them. So this is an example of finite set. Fifth one is set of circles passing through the horizon. Let's see here. The set of circles we can passes through the horizon. So you can see, students, we can draw different number of circles by taking different radius. By taking different radius, we can draw n number of circles through the horizon. So this is an example of infinite set. So this was your question number 3. Yes, question 4, the exercise 1.2. In the following set, whether the set A is equal to set B or not. Here we have to tell whether these sets are equal to each other or not. So before starting the question, let's recall the definition of equal sets. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if every element of set A is also an element of set B and every element of set B is also an element of set A. So let's discuss the question 1. In question 1 we have set A has the 4 elements. These are A, B, C, D, and in set B these are D, C, B, A. Yes students, here you can see every element of set A is present in set B and every element of set B is in set A. So this condition satisfies the definition of equal set. So yes, this is an equal set. Second question. Set A has 4 elements. These are 4, 8, 12, 16. And set B is also having 4 elements. These are 8, 4, 16, 18. Here you can see 12 is not an element of set B. So these are not equal set because according to the definitions of equal set, every element of A should be present in set B or every element of set B should be present in set A. So this is not satisfying the definition of equal set. Thus this is not a equal set. Third question is A is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and set B is given here x, where x is a positive even integer which is less than or equal to 10. So let's write this set into the tabular form. X is a positive even integer less than equal to 10. Here we have to write the positive numbers even and which are less than equal to 10. So these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you can see every element of set A is present in set B and every element of set B is also present in set A. So these are equal set. Yes. Question number 4. A x such that x is a multiple of 10. Set A is given here. In set A we have the elements which are the multiple of 10. So let's write it into the tabular form. These are 10, 20, 30 up to so on. We have to write the multiple of 10. Now set B is here 10, 15, 20, 25. Here you can see A is the multiple of 10 here and set B is having the elements which are multiple of 5. So these are not equal sets. Not equal. No, they are not equal. Now this was your question number 4. Let's start the question 5. Statement is, are the following pair of sets equal? If they are equal, give reason. We have to check in the following statement whether these sets are equal or not. So let's check it. In first question, set A are having 2 elements. These are 2 and 3. Let's see the set B. Firstly, write the set B into the tabular form. Okay, set B is x where x is the solution of x square plus 5x plus 6. So let's solve this quadratic equation. Then we will write it into the tabular form. We can make the factor. These are 3x plus 2x plus c. Now factors are x plus 3, x plus 2. X plus 3 is 0, x is minus 3. Similarly, x equal to minus 2. So set B is having 2 elements which are minus 2 and minus 3. You can easily see these two sets are not equal because elements of set A are not present in set B. Vice versa, elements of set B are not in the set A. So this is not equal. These are not equal sets. Let's see the second one. Second question, A, where x is a letter in the word follow. Set A is having the elements of letter in the word follow. In the follow we can write number of alphabets F, O, L, W. And set B is having Y is letter in the word wolf. So in wolf we have also having the 4 alphabets. These are W, O, L, F. Yes students, here you can see set A and B, they are verifying the property of the equal set. All the elements of set A are present in set B and all the elements of set B are in set A. One more thing that I want to explain you, that you can see here in the follower we have 2 times S, so you have no need to write it into up to 2 times. These 4 are the elements of the set A. You have no need to repeat it. Okay. Now this was your question number 5. Now let's see the question 6. From the given set, for the following set given below, select the equal set. Now here set A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These sets are given to us and we have to find out which of the following are equal. So let's see it. First is 2, 4, 8, 12. Which set is having these elements? This is having the 4 elements, but the elements are not equal. Similarly, we can see set B and set G. You can see set B and set G. I think they are having the same elements. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. Now next one is you can see here set E and set G. Set E and set G, they both are having the same number of elements, 1 and minus 1. Now other than this there is no set which is equal to another one. So this is your answer. Set B is equal to set D and E is equal to set E is equal to set G. Now this was the video of exercise 1.2. If you want more content like this, please subscribe the channel, and if you have any doubts or any suggestion, you can ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching.